Hey everyone, I am Mike of Mike and Test Play, and welcome back to the Pokemon Yellow Immortal Pikachu Nuzlocke. Last time we finished up, well, Rock Tunnel, and then beat our rival in Lavender Town, because why not? And then missed out on an Abra catch here in Route 8, and I got all sad about it. And then, after the episode, I went, hold on, Route 7 also has only Abra as a catchable Pokemon. And that's the very next area. So this time, we're just skipping all the... we skipped all the trainers. There must be an item here. There must be an... I'm just gonna walk in. Massive River! Didn't work. I never know where the items are underground. Yeah, we're going to, see if we can catch the Abra now! Because it's the only Pokemon, because everything else is duped out! And it still won't be joining the team, but it becomes the, okay, everything's gone wrong, I need a really good team for the Elite Four team member representative. That is what the four Pokemon, I mentioned exactly who they were last episode. It's Abra, it's Starmie, well, Alakazam, Starmie, Gyarados, and Snorlax. All four, I believe, I will be able to guarantee an encounter with. Because I think I can get a Staryu. I've been planning on it this whole time. I know I can guarantee a Gyarados somewhere. There's the Abra. And obviously Snorlax is a guarantee. Seriously? Oh, but teleport failed. I was just not meant to get an Abra. My goodness! 3 straight sleep powders missed. 75% chance of hitting, and it missed 3 times. So much for my super backup plans. Wow! What a note to start an episode. I'm like, I could just restart. But no, because transparency, because I'm not doing that, because we now have 2 failed catches on 2 straight routes. That's just what happened. And both of them were Abra, who's so valuable in this game. And free Eevee up here. Can't use gift Pokemon. So no Eevee for me. I'm just like, really? Like, oh well, we're in Celadon City! Hooray! We're here! Celadon is like my favorite city in Kanto. So, you know, kind of cool to be in my favorite city in Kanto. I'm gonna go get the coin case from you, because he's flat out busted. And, you know, the thing is, we can buy an Abra with the coin case. But no gift Pokemon. Ugh. Okay, so. Getting past it, because even though that is now the 3rd sleep powder to miss, costing me 2 Abra. Bye, Snorlax. Bye, Snorlax. There are 2 guaranteed Snorlax, okay? Snorlax is the guarantee of guarantees. The other one, I don't need anything basing it around. This one, I'm going to catch the guaranteed Doduo here. It's the only Pokemon who I can catch on this route. I looked up a few routes in between episodes. Only catch I can get in this route is a Doduo. I will not be adding Doduo to the team immediately. Basically, Doduo is my only good chance at a good flying type from here on out. Doduo is the best flying type kind of in the game. Aerodactyl's very arguable, especially in Gen 1, but Aerodactyl's not allowed for me. Gift Pokemon ban. So, you know, Doduo is easily the best flying type available to me. I'm trying not to use it because I used, you know, we used Sir Oz the Dodrio in the Fire Red Leaf Green run. But it's the only one on that team that I'm considering. And Doduo, your nickname will be Bobo. Actually, Bo, because if you become a Dodrio, it'll make more sense. But I need someone who can learn Fly. I mean, I do have Aerodactyl will be obtained as the HM friend if I need Fly. But I need a potential team member that can learn Fly, and that's what Doduo is now the backup for, because I've decided there is a way to guarantee that I can get someone who can learn Fly on my team. And I'm gonna give it a shot because it's too funny. And yes, I can do it even while catching Doduo there and getting Snorlax the other option. And it doesn't mess up any of my other plans either. So, we've got Bobo as now our backup flying type, which is already the backup to our other... Well, no, it's not a backup. It's our backup flying type to a Pokemon we don't have yet. Yep. It's fine. And yeah, we're gonna leave the trainers that we skipped. We're gonna just skip all of them for now because we're not exactly at the level cap, but I'd like to take on the Rockets before Erica. So, because you know, we've got Jesse James and Giovanni. That's two major fights in the Rockets who are below Erica's level cap. I'm 99% sure of that one. I'm actually going to look it up right now. Because, you know, Rock and Hideout, why not? And just skipping through, yeah, Giovanni tops out at 29. We're already there. So, you know, we're already there. And I don't need to fly anywhere just yet, so Bobo is going to just sit in the box as a not official team member, but the only, like I said, trying to avoid the Fire Red Leaf Green team, Bobo is the only exception because Herb and Pants already died. So just running through those Gen 1 flying types, but there's another! There is another! Also, yes, just gonna go over, this is where you can buy Pokemon? These would be great. Coins are difficult to get in Gen 1, but the Abra is so tempting, but no gift Pokemon. I'm sticking by that, even though I failed both Abras. None of these TMs are useful to me, so probably won't be using that coin case, but I grabbed it just out of habit, I guess. Are there even points on the ground? Should be. There should be some. Aren't there? Are there not? I don't know if there are, actually. I'm used to, like, there should be some. Alright. Oh, got some. I'm trying to, on a GameCube controller. Oh, I guess it's actually easier with this. I don't know. Alright, so there's still some coins on the ground. I'll pick them up just because what if I decide I do need one of those TMs, of which I don't remember what any of them but 15 for Hyper Beam are. It could be useful. And yeah, this guy gives us some coins. And you know, we're gonna pick up as many coins as we can. Darn it! Marble B, I wasn't trying to talk to you. It's so tricky trying to... Oh, there's the 100. Alright, so it is still here. It's just in a different place than it usually is. I'm not going to go up and down the aisles, but this top section usually has the good ones. I think you can probably... That 230 is probably the free coins that you can get if you actually find all of the hidden coins and talk to everybody. it's probably the number. And that's why Abra has such a weird number, and everybody else's is pretty consistently just, oh yeah, this guy's talking about Erica. Is pretty consistently, like, normal. You know, the Porygon is all of the coins. The Scyther and Pinsir are 6,500 each, you know. But then I guess the Wigglytuff is a weird one, but that's a yellow version only thing. But then, like, Vulpix is 1,000 even. And you sell them 50 a pop. And that's the only option for selling coins. 1,000 Pokédollars for 50 coins. You know what? Kind of I dislike it. So, you know, could spend 1,000, get an Abra for, you know, 1,000 Pokédollars essentially, because the rest was free. Or could keep looking. I think there's still a 40 around and probably a 10, so that's probably the 230. Yeah, we're gonna use Acid because you got Acid. Now that's, yeah. Let's use your new move, newish move. I don't remember when you learned it. Last episode? I think it was last episode. It's gotten confusing. Anyway, ow, that did a lot. Yeah, so I could get the Abra, but I'm not. And as you can tell, I'm quite salty about it. Really? Yoink. Yoink. Oh boy, okay. Don't want to risk Yoink dying. I might be upset with her because, you know, failing to catch the Abra. But not worth losing a team member over. And we have 5, and I've not been able to add anybody. And it'll be a while before we have another encounter, actually. That's you know, a catchable. It's Pokemon Tower next time, and I'm gonna try to avoid Ghastly. Actually, I'll catch Ghastly. Ghastly will be a replacement for Alakazam in the Everything's Gone Wrong backup. Gengar is a very, very good Pokemon in Gen 1, even without being able to use the stab moves at all. He's still just super strong. So we'll just pivot and he'll be my backup, which means he will not be joining the team, which works out because I don't like using I'm trying not to use super overpowered Pokemon. I'm trying to just do it the Nuzlocking way, not use the guaranteed ones as much. Just, I have them in my back pocket for if everything goes wrong. The hope is that none of my potential all-stars get used. I want to just go through with this, you know, we've got a team of, like, good, not great Pokemon right now. That's exactly what I want for this run. You know, it's a bunch of misfits trying to back up a Pikachu who might kill them by dying. That's the vibe I'm going for here. And this team of misfits is taking on some Rockets, and that's a Drowsy, and that's not great because Yoink would lose to a Drowsy, but Sniffly won't, because Sniffly, in addition to just countering every Alakazam we encounter, also is great against other Drowsies, because not like they have an advantage, and I'm smart enough to just headbutt them. Yeah. Every Psychic type beaten by Hypno. Just across the board in Gen 1. Hypno is the Psychic counter. People don't think of it because they're like, well, it has to be able to beat it type-wise. No, it just has to be able to survive. And Hypno does that. Survives and then can beat them with Headbutt. Headbutt might not be a super strong move, but it is useful. I'm still just so, like, flustered over not getting an Abra. I know that it is against what I'm saying, and I meant to try to sneak up on every Rocket, and it failed on the second one because I was upset. But yeah, no, it's just you know, that's kind of what I'm doing, is trying not to use the best Pokemon, but I wanted them available as backups, basically. because things can go wrong. Things can definitely go wrong with the way I'm playing this game. Obviously, I've lost 3 Pokemon, and I try not to lose any in Nuzlocke because I don't like my Pokemon dying. I don't like my Pokemon getting KO'd in ordinary runs, let alone in Nuzlocke where it matters. So yeah, it's a tough playstyle for me a lot of times. But usually I try to make sure that I don't lose anybody. Like here, Yoink is going to get switched out because that was scary. Very scary. Shorts, you're going to go in even though you're not ideal for this because you can quick attack and its defense dropped on acid. Yeah. And I do have to watch my levels. I think I'm fine overall because nobody's really high leveled because I skipped basically an entire route full of trainers. And kind of a mini route full of trainers too. I've got a lot kind of sitting there for me as experience I can get if I need to. But yeah, nobody's past 29. I'm gonna use a super potion so I don't have to go heal right away. I still have a bunch of super potions. Okay, excellent. But yeah, no, the level cap is 32. As long as nobody's above, well, as long as the team is 31 or below, I'm fine. It's not 5 levels full of Pokemon in Erica's gym. Yeah, so. Oh, this is a weird episode. I'm like weirded out. I hope it's still an enjoyable one. It's just, hey, Mike is panicked for this one. Not panicked. It's just, in Pokemon games, I always have to try to rely on the most non-fail strategy because things like this happen. Things like, well, I was counting on Sleep Powder so I could catch an Abra, and Sleep Powder missed 3 times. And the teleport failed, which also has only a 25% chance of happening. So I got a little bit lucky while getting very unlucky. Because alright, it's 1 in 4, that happens. But 3 straight, that's unlucky. So that's just like how it is for me. But it bugs me. It bugs me when I've like planned things out and it still goes wrong because of bad luck. It's why I don't like certain post-game contents sometimes. The Battle Frontier is one of my absolute favorite concepts, and I love getting ready for it and certain of the things, but then actually doing it drives me completely insane because I always get the worst luck possible. Like every time. Like there are famous fights in Battle Frontier, especially in Emerald version, where like, okay, there's one famous battle, well, not famous, infamous. There's actually 2. There's, what am I fighting? Matcha. Yeah. It's basically Pokemon with Quick Claw who have a one-hit KO move, and it's, I believe it's a Dugong, and then it's a Kingler. One with Guillotine, one with Sheer Cold. And those moves have 30% accuracy, but those ones tend to, it's the Quick Claw chance, which I believe is also 30%, followed by the one-hit KOing move, and it just beats you. People are always like, oh, my streak of 40 ended because of this thing, and they're like, oh, that's just terrible luck, you ran into it. I have never, in my life, and I've attempted it many times, I have never gotten through the 3rd run of the Battle Tower in Emerald version because I have lost to those things every single time. Yeah, there's no defense against it, by the way. Like, I guess if you have Sturdy, but I've gone in there with Sturdy and just the Pokemon died before it came out, and then I lost. Or like it was second up and they switched or something, or they had a counter to it anyway. So it's just I've never gotten through the Battle Tower of the Battle Frontier because I've always run into those things. Never gotten through three fights. I think you have to do 4 or 5 to get the medal. Never been able to do it because I have run into those things. Like, that's the kind of thing that I'm like, no, that's my bad luck in Pokemon. That's what I'm talking about when I say bad luck in Pokemon. I'm not talking about, like, oh, wow, my, you know, Thunder always misses for me. Of course it always misses. It's Thunder. So yeah, so stuff like that, it just like it brings it all back. It's like, oh yeah, this is just what happens to me when I play. It's I don't get the good luck, I get the bad luck. So you know, for an on-camera hardcore Nuzlocke, I haven't had terrible luck so far. Actually, I've been quite satisfied with it. I've only had one Gen 1 miss so far. I pointed it out. It was in the last episode or 2 episodes. I'm doing a lot in a row right now. This is actually the same recording as episode 17. I'm doing a bunch all at once. Tess and Lily had somewhere to go this afternoon, so I'm just like running through them. Sure to give you a shot to beat this drowsy. I think you can do it. Yeah. So. Yeah, so my luck hasn't been bad. You know, only lost 3 Pokemon so far. None of them were to terrible luck, just kind of bad circumstances. So, you know, feeling good, but missing the Abra is the first big domino to fall there. So, bumming about it. You know what, though? We are tearing our way through this rocket hideout right now, so I'm going to be happy about that. And actually, now that I notice it, we're tearing through. We're gonna... you know what? You know what? Bad luck. Let's talk to the living embodiment of, oh no, you messed up. Let's do it. Hold on. We picked up Double Edge. I didn't even mention that it was Double Edge. This is Razor Wind. Not great. Too much recoil, and Razor Wind is a 2-turn move that is normal typed for some reason. You know, it's a wind-type move. But who has the lift key? This man is the embodiment of, oh no, you had one job? So let's make him have a bad day. Because I'm having an annoying time. Yeah. Yeah. Sniffly, wow, it's 29. Remember, level caps are set only by gym leaders, so even though I am now at Giovanni's cap and will almost certainly pass it with at least somebody, doesn't matter because the cap is Erica's 32. That's why I'm doing Giovanni now. It's why I skipped all those trainers to make it more interesting, but it's not actually, like, the team isn't at the cap right now. But he dropped the lift key. Oh no, I dropped the lift key! And we got it. And that is going to do it for this part. I think that's a great place to end off. So thank you so much for watching this episode as I ranted about all my bad Pokemon luck, but you know, life is good, so can't complain. Better bad luck in video games than in real life. Yeah. Motivational quotes. See you guys next time.